question?
Please.
I know you're the interviewer, I'm the interviewee, but I really want to know this, and I think that maybe the audience might too. But like, do you remember when the book came out, you know, how you felt then, and then now how that's changed now? You know, being that you're the character of the book, you are the annoying little brothers.
No, my perspective has changed so much on it. So, you know, I was a little kid, very, very short attention span, very, you know, energetic and hyperactive kid. So to be honest, when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate it as much. I didn't understand it as much. I just thought that my mom's an awesome lady and she created something. You know, I didn't really look at it like, oh, this was for us, for me and my sister in a lot of ways, right? So I didn't understand the message, but now that I'm older and I can comprehend a little bit better, I'm like, wow, that was really big. Mom, I want to honor you by writing a book and following your footsteps in a lot of ways. You know, like, thank you for all the inspiration. Thank you for showing the capabilities of a dream, you know, like, and the perseverance of a dream. That's what really inspired me and has enlightened me now to this day. So
I gotta say, like, man, like that touched my heart. Like I'm like on the verge of tears. I don't know who's watching this right now, but like this is extremely inspirational. I mean, just because I know working with Marie from the beginning with the book, and now hearing you just say that now, I mean, I'm sure your mom is just like,
I'm like,
I mean, I don't know.
I
know, right?
Yeah, no, it really touches my heart. And, you know, I wanted to publish a book that was going to help kids, but I really wanted to publish a book that was going to help my two little angels that were, you know, not seeing things on the same page. And I wanted to inspire them. I think we write, a lot of the times we do write because we want to inspire the people we love, people we care. You know, we want to give a good message. And little did I know that really it was going to be a powerful story, you know, that it was still going to be 15 years later. I'm still selling the book. I'm still asking you for we're on second edition, right? And we ended up making it.
I have a different mentality, you know? So if you look to try to touch the heart, if you try to evoke emotion, if you want to inspire, then go to the heart, shoot at the heart, you know? Like what's going to inspire people? What's going to make them feel? What's going to make them react? You know, if it's going to be sad, if you want them to feel happy, make them feel sad first, and then turn it around at the end, you know? So what's the
Good answers. Question number 2, what makes it all worth it for you?
For me, I love when kids smile, laugh, and then they come back and the teachers say, oh, you know, you've inspired our kids. You know, I love the positivity. And if I could just reach, I know it sounds cliche, but if I can touch, you know, like one life or 2 lives, or actually, I don't want to touch one life. I'm lying. I want to touch a lot of lives. People say, I want to touch one life. I'm like, no, I don't care about that one. I want a lot of lives.
Yeah. I agree with you. For me, I wanted to start with my own personal life. I wanted to reach and touch my 2 kids that I was in charge of as a single mom. So for many years until now, my number one interest is reaching my 2 kids so they can continue to shine and be a light in the world. And then the other one, it's just like you, Vuthy. I love the kids smiling, the hugs, the emails, and the vibes I feel. It's like almost like they charge me. They're like my battery. They keep me going.
Pull it up here. Okay. So next question is, what are the success principles in your profession?
Okay. So in my profession, number 1, I think you focus on other people first. So when you talk to people, you try to figure out what they want and what's good for them, and then you start kind of negotiating like what are win-win situations. So I think honesty, integrity. A lot of people try to kind of cheat their way through. You know, I know there's a lot of things out there nowadays where people try to like trick you into like getting into something, and you know, and then they're just trying to take your money. I think you might make a little money that way, but in the long run, it's not the right way to go. And I think, I don't know, I've met people that I thought were good people, and it just happened that, it was different from what I thought. And I'm like, it's not worth it, and, if you are constantly living your life in a way and doing business in a way that's unethical, it's going to catch up to you. Even if you get away with it for years and years, it's going to catch up to you. So just be, have integrity, do things the right way, focus on the Lord, and focus on other people. And I think that's the secret to success, in my opinion.
I love it. I love I go by the 4 secrets of Don Juan. Do you guys know this book? I'm reading it right now, but it talks about being impeccable with your word, always doing your best, which is some of the things you were talking about. Do your best, and then always don't make assumptions. Don't assume things, because that's going to get you into trouble, and even in relationships and friendships with your kids, never assume things. Investigate, learn, ask questions, just like you said, Vuthy, like you're right on it. And the new one that they've added is be skeptical, but learn to listen. So don't always believe everything you say, but learn to listen, and then do your research, that way you don't get taken for granted. You don't also get distracted into doing the wrong things. So to me, those are the most important things that have helped me. I read that book when I was in college, and it didn't really click. I was like, what do you mean? Like, be impeccable with your word, like, what does that mean? But as I went on with my life, I was like, who taught me to be impeccable with my words? My kids. Because, oh my God, if I said one thing wrong, they were like, Mom, but you said this, or you said you were going to be here in 5 minutes and you took 10. It's like, oh.
Smart kids.
Yes. So the biggest lessons actually that I actually learned in my life were taught by my kids. I learned to listen to them. And our kids are smart. We just got to learn to listen. So, yeah, those are mine.
Mark, can I request, if you guys would ever like to have me back, I would love to do this. Can I request that we do one on success? That same.
All right, what's going on, guys? We're going to finish the show off with a little rapid fire questionnaire here. I'm going to be reading a question, and then they're going to be giving me their response. Woody will go first, then my mom will go second. So question number 1, what did you do to get to where you are today?
I read a book, 2 books, and asked questions to other successful people, mainly.
Gotcha.
I hung around positive people, people that were smarter than me, that I could learn something from. And I also try to focus on ways of growing. What can I do to grow and learn something more than I ever had in the past?
Yeah, and what can I grow right now in this present moment? What can I do? What can I plan now to do in the future to grow as well? You got to think ahead as well.